Daddy born poor, mama was too. Walking through the snow, plastic bags on their shoes. Papa selling houses, sleeping in a car. 4 babies in the back seat, underneath the stars. Well, hey, hey, just work a little harder. Hey, hey, punching that clock with work and prayer and a little bit of luck. Make so much money, need a 10-ton truck. Ha, 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 ha.
Good morning, everyone. Paul McMann here with Forex Smart Trade. It is Tuesday, July 16th, 2024, 6:30 a.m. So glad you could join me this morning here at Forex Smart Trade. Our mission is to help you become financially independent, and we do that by teaching you how to currency trade using our simple but very accurate proprietary trading indicators. And this session is to show you how simple and accurate they are. And we are so confident in how well they work and in our ability to teach you how to use them that we offer a guarantee. That guarantee is that once we've trained you, we'll let you trade with our money and split what you make. So we're in it with you. When you make money, we make money. So all of our interests are aligned in a way that benefits everyone. So with that, let's jump in. We need to listen to this guy first, and then we'll get going.
Due to federal and state regulations, we are providing the following disclosure. Please stay tuned, as this will take less than a minute. Foreign exchange, futures, and cryptocurrency trading are highly risky, and you can lose all the money you invest should you decide to engage in live trading. We are not responsible for your investment, trading, or tax decisions. We are not licensed financial advisors, traders, accountants, stockbrokers, or attorneys. We are not licensed commodities brokers and do not engage in or facilitate commodities transactions. We are not an introducing broker, and we make no recommendation as to where you should invest or what broker you should trade with. As you apply what you learn, we recommend you seek advice from licensed professionals. Any trade results that we show should not be considered typical of our students. We do not and cannot track the results or performance of our students' private trading accounts. We do not know what a typical or average student earns or loses trading. This is not a get-rich-quick program, guaranteed system, or business opportunity. We sell training and trading tools. We make no promises our training or tools will generate future income for students, and you may not make your investment back, including your investment in this training. Any redistribution or recording of this material is strictly prohibited without advance written permission.
We teach using multiple means. One is we do have a bunch of videos and recordings that provide instruction and allow you to keep going over it and get the instruction. 2, we have group webinars that you can sit in and get instruction. 3, we do live trading sessions like this, where you can watch an experienced trader kind of walk through their analysis. As they walk you through the analysis, it's a learning moment. Plus, you also get the copy to trade. I do 3 a week, Tuesday and Thursday morning at 6:30, also Monday afternoon at 3:30. And when you become a regular member, we've got numerous sessions, one at 10 in the morning, one at 6 in the evening, and then plus lots of scheduled training. And it's, but the kind of the capstone of it is the personalized one-on-one training. That becomes the most efficient and effective way for you to learn anything. You've got somebody who's working with you, who's figuring out what you know and what you don't know, and getting you the information that you need to know to be successful. If you are available a little later this morning, Sean will also be doing a live trading session. He uses a strategy that's a little different than the one I am using. We've got a dozen different trade strategies. So if you want to attend another session this morning, in the email invite that I sent out for this session, there's also a link in there for Sean's session. I like to work off of a little checklist. Getting old, you start forgetting things, and the checklist makes sure I'm maintaining my routine and not missing anything. I like to restart my green charts every morning, or refresh the green charts. One, it clears out the memory, and 2, it picks up any updates. A good habit of trading and that's why I have it on the top of the list, is every day to take a look at the trades that didn't go the way you expected, and spend a little time trying to figure out, if you can figure out, why they didn't move the way you did. Not to just keep trading randomly, but when a trade doesn't go the way we want, there's usually a reason. Sometimes you can do everything right, and because of the natural volatility of the market, it will go wrong. But more often than not, by taking a look at what you did wrong, that gives you that improves your future ability to not make the same mistake. We are technical traders. Our indicators are targeted to the price action and are very good at being able to predict what's going to happen. We're not trading on news, but we do want to know what that news is so that we can trade around it. And kind of the best place to get that news is, or one of the places you can get that news is Forex Factory. ForexFactory.com breaks news down into kind of three components: yellow, which is low impact; orange, which is medium impact; and red, which is high impact. And it's these red guys that we want to trade around. And this morning on the Canadian dollar, they've got some statistics coming out in the consumer price index. And then also at 8:30, retail sales numbers are coming out. So this morning, and my general rule is I don't like to trade 2 hours within a news event, just because the market will start to move a little bit before the official announcement, because some people are able to get access to what this information is. The CPI number is already calculated and known by the government, and some people have friends there and are able to get that. So because of that, I like to just stay away. The indicators work when we're in a kind of a static environment, and these news announcements create an unstatic environment. So this morning we will skip trading on the Canadian dollar and the US dollar. We've got a dozen different signals. The one I am going to trade with this morning is something called the 10-point trade signal. It is there are basically what it's trying to do. There's three sections of the chart, and we want to see scenarios where all three sections, the lines from all three sections, are kind of going in the same direction. And when they are, that's a high probability trade. So normally I trade it off of a 1 hour chart, but you can trade it off of any chart, 30 minutes and up. I like to be halfway into the chart to start to have the direction start to form. And on a 1 hour chart, a trade is worth anywhere from 5 to 35 pips, which is between the support and resistance, which tends to be the usual. 30 to 40 pips tends to be the distance between support and resistance on a 1 hour chart on the Euro USD. And we want to trade within that band, because our goal is to get in and get out as quickly as possible. And that's usually within 1 to 3 hours. So with that, let's jump in and see what we've got this morning. The chart I am going to trade from is the Light 6 Major, which is one of the standard charts. I start with the middle section of the chart, which we call the majors and minors. The red and green line is our major indicator. Our black and gray line is the minor indicator. This horizontal blue line is the overbought line. So when the market's overbought and these lines are above the blue line, I want them pointing down. Likewise, on this horizontal red line, when the market's oversold, I want the lines pointing up, and that's a good time to buy. And you can see here on the Euro USD a couple hours ago, oversold, everybody's going up. I want to get this ride through the channel, and you can see that we've got a nice green candle here that was worth 11 pips. 11 pips there. So that's what I'm looking for. Now let's see. So here on the Australian US dollar, we're overbought, going sideways. So I want all of these going down. If I don't have that, I don't need to look at the rest of the chart. This is step one of the 3 steps. Euro USD overbought, going up, so nothing there. Now, can I get 11 pips taking buy on an overbought situation? Yes, I can. Just not part of my trade strategy. It can be part of your trade strategy. Can I carve out 11 pips or whatever the number of pips I'm looking for when I get a certain signal and it's overbought? Yes, you can, but it's just, as I said, I'm looking to catch it down here and ride it up through here. Pound USD, minors are going sideways, or majors are going sideways, minors going up, so nothing there. Dollar Canadian dollar, oversold. Majors going down, minors going up, so I don't have agreement here. Dollar Swiss franc, overbought. Minors have started to turn. Majors are kind of sideways or going up a little bit. Dollar yen, oversold. Minors are going up. Majors haven't quite committed yet. They're still sideways. I want everybody going up. And I don't like to pre-guess it. I want to wait till I have a clear signal. I only need 2 or 3 good trades. I only need 2 or 3 good trades a day to make money. So I've cloned this chart, and I've made non-USD pairs. So let's just keep looking and see what we find. Here we started to have the signal, started to come down, and now it's turned on the euro pound. Australian dollar yen. Here we've got everybody. Well, the majors are sideways. Green line is horizontal, so we've got nothing here. And actually, it's coming down a little bit. Now it's going up a little bit, coming down a little bit. Generally, on this green line, I want to have a slope on it greater than 45 degrees. And right now, it's nowhere near 45 degrees. It's flat. Also, because of the time of day, it is 9 in the evening in Australia and 7 in the evening in Japan. So I want one of these markets to actively be trading. Indicators work better when there's active trading. And since I'm trying to get in and out within 1 to 3 hours, I want there to be movement to get that push that I'm looking for. So at this time of day, I'm not trading the Australian dollar yen off of a 1-hour chart. Euro Canadian dollar, we're just reaching oversold. So again, here's the movement I'm looking for. Overbought, everybody's coming down, and we're riding it through the channel. And you see the big red candle here. Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar, oversold and going down. So here's a case where you could have gotten your 10 pips, 11 pips, 9 pips over 3 hours being oversold. So is it possible? Yes. It's just not a trade that I'm interested in taking. Pound yen, we have disagreement between the majors and minors. Euro Australian dollar, majors have turned sideways, minors still going down. We're in the channel, so nothing there. So I've got another 6 pairs I can take a look at. Canadian dollar, yen, we're in the middle of the channel. Everybody's going up. I have what I call the double cross, where the green is crossed over and the gray is crossed over. But the slope of this line on the green line, even though it's going up, I want this greater than 45 degrees, and it's not. So we're going to pass. Euro New Zealand dollar, oversold, majors going down, minors starting to turn. Pound New Zealand dollar, these two are usually very similar. Majors going down, minors started to turn. New Zealand dollar, yen, overbought going up. New Zealand dollar, USD, overbought, majors still going up, minors going down. Euro New Zealand dollar, Euro Swiss franc, overbought. Majors are sideways. Both are sideways here. Soon this might be good when both of these turn a little bit more. Nice overbought. We're coming up. We went through the channel and we caught this 4 hours ago. Nice trade. We're waiting for both of these to turn before we take it. They're not quite there yet. All right, let's go to our last pair, or our last grouping of four. Australian dollar, Canadian dollar, we don't have agreement. Majors are sideways, minors going up. Swiss franc, yen, don't have agreement. Majors going down, minors going up. Euros, euro pound. We touched oversold, but majors are still sideways. They're not going up. Pound Australian dollar, everybody, we're just reaching oversold. Everybody's going down. New Zealand dollar, Swiss franc, overbought. Minors have turned, the majors still going up, so nothing there. Canadian dollar, Swiss franc, overbought. Minors have turned, the majors are still going up, so nothing there. So we've gone through 24 pairs. I know I've taken, 15 minutes to do this, but in reality, you can do this in like 3 minutes when you know what you're looking for. So we don't see a setup that I like. One of the things that is great is that we do have multiple signals. So I'm going to change horses here and take a look at a different signal. This is called the thick orange line signal. This is a much simpler signal, and it is looking at what the thick orange line is doing. And the thick orange line is a scaled number, and when it's as high as it can go, this number is at 10. And when it is at as low as it can go, like over here, this number's at 0. So I am looking for situations where this is at 0 or 10, or within 1 point of either end. So when it's as high as it can go, the thick orange line says, hey, there's no more up in the movement. It's maxed out. There's no more up in the movement. That's a good time to sell. We'll grab some pips as it turns. And you can see here, it was at 10. It stayed at 10, and then it started to come down, and you can see the little bit of a red candle. And usually we can grab 5 pips off of that when it turns. So I am looking for situations where this is 0 or 10, or within 1 point of either end. And I am looking for that when there's less than 5 minutes left in the hour, right at the top of the hour before the candle changes. So we're a little early, but we'll take a quick look, and if we see it, we'll hang out the 5 minutes and then take the trade. So 8.5 isn't close enough. I want 0 or 10 or within 1 of either end. 7.5 8.7 isn't close enough. Over 1 isn't close enough. 5 isn't close enough. 1.3 isn't close enough. 6 isn't close enough. Let's go to the next group. 9.5 is close enough. Now, when it's close enough, I don't want to just trade on one. 9.5 is within 1 of 10. I don't want to trade on one piece of information. I want to confirm that it's ready to go down by taking a look at what's going on with the red line on the major indicator. And I want that red line to be over above the blue line. And in this case, it is. It's way above the blue line. So when we get down to 5 minutes left, we're going to go ahead and take a sell on the Euro Swiss franc. Sell on the Euro Swiss franc. Let's see if we've got anything else while we're waiting. 7 isn't close enough. 8.9, almost. Pound NZD. Pound NZD. 0.56 or 55. That's within 1 of 0. And our red line is way below. So I'm just going to write this down so we can come back to it. Pound NZD. Now, on the pound NZD, I'll forewarn you, usually the spread, so that would be a buy for 5 pips. The spread on that is usually more than a point. And if we're taking a 5 pip sell, a 5 pip buy, paying a point for the spread, we have to make over a point just to get back to break even. It usually isn't worth it, but we'll see what the spread is when we get to it. Euro New Zealand, no. So this is on chart. This is on chart 3. Let's see what we got on the next chart. 1.3 isn't close enough. 4 isn't close enough. Not close enough. 0.2, yes, that's within 1 of 0. But look where my red line is. My red line is in the channel. So this is telling me there's more down in the movement. So even though this is 0 and it thinks there's no more down in the move, this is telling me, hey, there's a little bit more down in the move. So this one I'm going to pass on. 8.9 no, 1 point or 2 no. 5 no. 8 no. 1.2 no. 6 5 no. No. So right now, all we have is last hour. This was at like close to 0, and the red line was actually, I thought the red line was down there. This was good last hour, and now you can see you get that little bit of a bounce. All right, so we're gonna go in just a couple minutes. If this 9.4 and this is up here, we are going to. You can take it in your simulator, or if you're using MetaTrader, Euro Swiss franc. So I don't think I have that open. Euro Swiss franc. So I'm going to go to File, New Chart. Euro Swiss franc is going to probably be down in this third group. Euro Swiss franc. We get the spread is less than a pip, so that's okay. I'm going to put this to an hour, so we're looking at the same thing. And in 30 seconds, we're going to take a sell here. So then I'm going to go to new order. My lot size is going to be a function of how much is in the account. I'm going to move the decimal place over 4 spots, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 0.99, which is 1. So I can take anywhere from half of that, 0.5, all the way up to double it. I am going to just take the 0.1, and I am going to click on market sell, or within that 5-minute mark, market sell. Once it's recorded, I am going to right click, go to modify. This trade is worth 5 pips. 5 pips equals 50 points. I just add an extra 0 to it. I click the little blue button and it does the math for me. And on this, we use a 4-to-1. So as a stop loss. This trade is accurate about 90% of the time. So 20 pips is 200 points. I click the little blue button. And because it's such a small amount of pips, I want to make sure I get my full 5 pips. So I'm just going to double check the math here. So I got in at 0.97641. If I take 5 pips from that, I am going to bring it down to 591, 97591. 591. Modify. And I just want to see that we got both our stop loss and take profit in there. So we did a sell on the Euro Swiss franc with a take profit of 0.97591, 0.97591, and a stop loss of 0.97847, 0.97847. And we're going to expect this to close. So what happens is when both of those, when the thick orange line is at 10 and the red line on the major indicators above the overbought line, it's like pulling a rubber band. So when the new hour starts, there's going to be a little snap, and that little snap is worth 5 pips, and we should pick it up within the hour. Sometimes it's within a few minutes. Sometimes it'll take up to an hour. So let's also see, we had a second one there. Let's take a look. It was the pound NZD. The pound NZD, this has changed while we were talking. This was under 1 before. Now it's above 1. When it's above 1, we don't get that snap that we're looking for. So on the pound NZD, we're going to pass. And just real quick, we'll take one more quick glance to see if anything is 0 or a 10 is what I'm looking for. You can see I can just scan very quickly. 0, yes, but this guy isn't down far enough. And this is almost, but not quite. All right, so we took a sell trade on the Euro Swiss franc this morning using the thick orange line signal with the take profit of 0.97591, 0.97591, and stop loss of 0.97847, 0.97847. If you want to learn to trade, if you want to learn to do anything, my experience has been find somebody who's good at it and get them to teach you how they do it. That's the quickest and most efficient way. Now we have our proprietary indicators. They're simple and accurate. You don't have to learn a lot of information. We're going to teach you just what you need to know. And we're so confident that they work and they work well and that we can teach it to you that we let you trade with our money. So we're taking the risk while you're trading, and we become a little bit of an accountability partner with you. We become an accountability partner with you because we don't want you to lose the money. That's our money. If you lose it, it's gone. So we're working with you. We're watching you. If you start to go off course and draw down the account, we're going to step in and try to figure out what you're doing wrong and correct it. All right. Have a terrific day, and keep an eye out for tonight's overnight trade. And trading's been great for me. I've been doing it about 5 years now. It gives me freedom to kind of do what I want when I want, and be able to basically work from home. It will do the same for you. All right. Thanks so much. We will see you on Thursday. And if you're available, join Sean in a couple hours, and he's going to show you a different strategy. All right. Bye-bye.